Hello, just your friendly neighborhood atheist here. Do you have a moment to talk about science and logic? Yes, I'm an atheist.
Shun the non-believer! Shun!
For those of you new to the internet or real life, that means I do not believe in God or any higher power. I prefer to focus my attention to sciences that provide tangible evidence rather than focusing on a book that has been translated so many times that even the ones preaching it have no idea what it means. I get asked a lot of the same questions over and over again, and they're mostly from Christians. I'm sure a lot of my fellow atheists can relate to these. I would like to note before I continue that I am speaking for myself and my own opinions in this video. I am not speaking for atheism as a whole. I wanted to state that and make that clear first to avoid any accumulative judgments cast on the free-thinking community from this video. Okay, so let's get started. One of the most common questions I get asked is, why do you hate God? No, I do not hate God. I find it hard to hate something that does not exist. I don't hate God for the same reasons why you don't hate unicorns, because they're not real. I can hate the idea of your God, which I do. If a boyfriend or girlfriend acted towards you the way God acts towards people in the Bible, you would consider them abusive and leave them. God is nothing but a power-hungry, egotistical, judgmental control freak who kills off the people who disagree with him. If you don't believe me, read your Bible. Okay, how about this one? You cannot prove that God doesn't exist, so why don't you believe in him? First of all, I cannot prove a negative. It's a common logical fallacy that is used by theists in this situation. You are the one making the claim of existence, therefore the burden of proof rests on you. Secondly, you cannot prove that God does exist. Sorry, but faith and the Bible is not proof of God's existence. Let me turn your own question on you for a second. You cannot prove that God does exist, so why do you believe in him? Your whole belief system is centered around lack of proof. I can't believe in something that's based on lack of proof or evidence. That's not how my brain works. I need facts, some kind of evidence put in front of me to believe it to be true or even consider it to be so, something tangible. Isn't atheism just another religion? No, it's a lack of religion. Shut up. Moving on. Okay, this next question's a big one. If you're an atheist, where do you get your morals? This is an unbelievably insulting question. Being moral, caring about others, and having compassion for them is a fundamental part of being a human being. Humans are social animals, and like other social animals, we evolve with some core moral values wired into our brains. I assume they are implying that they get their morals from the Bible when they say this statement, since that's what their belief system revolves around. This is usually the time where I take a moment to point out a few things in their morally correct Bible book. In the Bible, God and his followers constantly murdered people. Like that one time when God killed 70,000 innocent people because David ordered a census of the people. God condones rape in certain situations. Judas slept with his daughter-in-law, got her pregnant, and had twins. David slept with another man's wife. He then made sure the man would get killed just so he could have his wife. The Bible condones slavery, including selling your own daughter as a sex slave and smashing your baby's head against a rock. I think the better question is, where do you get your morality if your morals are based off of this fucking book? So maybe this cleared up a couple questions that theists might have had. If nothing more, it was a decent, funny rant for my fellow atheists to enjoy. If you have any other comments or questions that you think I should address or would like to hear me address, please leave them in the comments below. I have a feeling that I will be doing more than one of these videos, so hit me up with your typical accusations or questions or damnations.